on Spotify for everybody to listen to while I do this shit. Listen to. So, stream announcements at everyone. RO16.
Do I just watch the stream this time?
Mappool Showcase.
Probably fine, right?
If you want,
Well,
I can.
I can just watch the stream.
Okay, if that's fine. That's fine. Is now live. Come see the show. It's a dynamo. Nobody's gonna get that reference because nobody in this server will know the song that I'm talking about because I'm old and they're not.
I don't get it, and I'm
It's,
like,
hang on. What's the name of the song? It's Emerson, Lake and Palmer. The song is called Carn Evil 9, and I don't know why, but it's a song by Emerson, Lake and Palmer from like the oops.
the 60s.
Nah, it's not that old. I think it's 70s. Yeah, 1973. Okay. All right. You add everyone and somebody immediately leaves the server. That's pretty poggers. All right, so
Good.
It is time for the Mappool Showcase. Welcome everyone. Hope you all had a great weekend and enjoyed the matches. In the round of 32, we had some good ones. We had some tiebreakers and stuff like that, which was pretty nifty. We're gonna get underway in just a second, but first I have one thing that I must do before we proceed with the Mappool Showcase. Hang on, let me open my client here, and okay, excellent. That is much better. So
You are, as the kids would say, cringe. You are not poggers.
now that that's taken care of, the most important part of the showcase is done. And we can get underway. Let me, oh god, I just realized I don't have my folder open. Hang on a sec. Sorry, this is my fault. I was not properly prepared. USA, replays, round of 16. Okay. All right, starting off with none modification, the first. Let's go. Imaginary like the justice. Nomad,
Yo.
the first.
I forgot I pulled this. Which is problematic, given I did it like 3 days ago.
Oops, I thought I turned hit sounds down.
Short-term memory loss is a real thing. Yeah, this is a pick that's basically
Yes.
as classic as it can get.
Also, in response, this is indeed the OG. This is the Captain Diff from the PKK map set from, what, 2016, 17, somewhere in there? Might be older than that, I don't know.
I think it's 2015.
Is it 2015? Okay.
Maybe 2016, but I can check.
But yeah, it's a banger, and I would just like everybody to know that Vico is
15.
legit. Kappa.
Debatable. Very debatable, but
That was literally my first thought when I saw this pick. It's just, Vico is legit. But yeah, a little bit, I think, more of a standard Nomad one, but it's still kind of streamy. I don't know. It's kind of
It's not streamy.
It's not. It has
come
like
on.
it has like 1 or 2 streams, right? In like the solo part, and it has like the little streams
I think
before the
so,
KIs.
But it's like, I don't think anyone would call this map streamy.
No, it's not like it's not as streamy as last week's Nomad one for sure. But it does have like this, which whoever replayed this, I think it was Minwoo.
No, it's you.
It's me.
Look.
Sorry, I forgot. I did this replay. My bad, guys. But yeah, this is just like, it's we go from Captain 1 TV to Captain 1 Nomad 1.
Which is funny because he's playing in the tournament.
And he's a player in this tournament himself. I don't know that I expected him to be playing in this tournament, actually. I didn't know he was at that level of play, which is cool to see, because there aren't...
He's been 4-digit, like, around, like, 3,000 or so, like, for a billion years, I think.
This is a DT map. I wonder who has rank 1 DT on this, actually. I haven't ever realized. And what the score is.
Double time / night.
I could see like this being a Shimon map for sure.
The number 1 DT on this map is Shimon.
Of course it is. Oh man, no surprise there.
Number 2, there are 5 DT passes. Shimon number 1 with 683 PP and 3 miss. Mighty Doc, then Math God, then Xylus, then Doki.
CS seems super small. This is literally CS 4.3, brother. This is CS 4.3, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very Shimon thing to do, is like 3-miss a map like this.
Oh yeah, the solo does have a little bit more swing than them.
Yeah, that's what I was remembering. And then some kick slider jumps, and then another stream. Hey, nice play.
It would be pretty
Thank
sick.
you, Minwoo.
It would be a pretty sexy play.
Yeah, this would be a disgusting score. What would what would this be for DTFC anyway? Like PP wise?
PP wise?
It would be like 1,000 for sure, but
for sure more than 1,000.
yeah, I don't know how much it passed that.
HDDT. 1,328
For SS?
or HDDTSS.
Okay, what would it be for like reasonable hack on this? Which would probably be like, well, Shimon's a demon, but I mean still, like, what would this be for like 98?
I'll say 98.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Probably like what, 1,100, 1,200? I don't know how much that would drop off on a map like this.
98 basically flat is 1,186.
Okay, I was basically right. That's insane. Somebody should actually go for this. Shimon should just do it, because that I feel like he's about the only person who could do it right now, like reasonably. Maybe Utami could just do it. Utami
He's
just
in chat right now.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said that. All right, but yeah, that's Nomad
Right,
one.
that's
Very
the map. Everyone knows this map, you know.
yeah. Everyone knows a couple maps in this pool,
And some maps are just not like.
and
you
some maps
just
nobody
don't know.
knows. Yeah. All right. Nomad 2 is going to be another map that literally everyone knows.
Everyone knows.
Yeah, literally.
This one is a lot more modern.
Yeah,
so.
I would say if you've been playing the map, or if you've been playing the game, you know this map.
This Chew guy. Wow.
Farm map Nomad 2.
Farm map. Yeah.
So this is like kind of different than last week's Nomad 2. This is
Yeah. Last week we had a streamy Nomad 1, and then I compensated by making Nomad 2 a lot more flowy. I mean, this is not the case. I thought last week was like way too gimmicky Nomad 2, and in hindsight, so I just made Nomad 2 really normal. In fact, I just took the first map that seemed like it wasn't a flowy map, but it was like definitely a stream map, and I put it in the pool. So yeah, a lot of farm maps in this pool.
there are 2 whole farm maps in this map pool. Holy crap, you guys.
Hey, no, actually, yeah, no,
Yeah.
they're just two
It's
maps
literally 2,
in
yeah.
the pool that are farmed. I guess Fremont 3 is kind of farmed now because of the start.
It is, but people aren't farming it, so you know, it's like Schrodinger's farm. Is it really farm if nobody's farming it?
If PP is gotten in the woods but nobody's there to witness it.
Nomad 3 is Zane. That is not an alt map, sir. I find that unlikely to be the case.
Zane rate change.
Zane's at least like a good song, I guess. Nomad 4 is Night Ride. Which one is that? Is that the Halgo one? Or am I thinking of the wrong map and just...
I think
Conflating
that's
things.
the Halgo WC one. I still have never played Zane. I know what the map
Yeah.
is. I know what the patterns are, but I've never played it.
Don't miss on these linears. I can foresee somebody FCing there and missing on the linears.
I did. I tried to
Yeah.
replay on this because I can, but I missed on the linears and I just got tilted. So sorry. If you missed on the linears, sorry.
Yeah. Linears are actually the hardest thing in Osu, I'm pretty sure. There's literally nothing harder than linear patterns. And then it's just like more comfy streams.
This is basically like same difficulty as Vidden last
It's just a completely different.
last round.
it's
It's just
a com-
completely different,
Yeah.
like skill set wise.
It's the
in the
same-
same slot.
It's the same relative difficulty, but completely different reason for why it is that difficulty. Yo, what year will it be when somebody DTs this map?
2023.
You think next year somebody's gonna
Yeah.
DT My Heart Will Go On? All right. That's pretty based if so. Yeah, so very farm Nomad 1, very farm Nomad 2, not very farm
Very far Nomad
very farm
3.
Nomad 3.
Considering it's unranked.
Corsace Kip Alt Nomad 3. Oops, sorry.
What would even be a farm Nomad 3?
I mean, are there like farm alt maps? I don't know.
There's like at top level aim maps start like
Yeah, but that's like
teetering
that's
on alt
high
maps where,
BPM.
like,
Okay, I guess the question is really at what point do you discern between high BPM aim and alt? Because they are two different things, and one is worth PP and the other is not. I guess it's a spacing thing.
alt compilation. Yeah, that's real farm.
What is it? Fucking an hour of alt later.
Hey,
you get your
with
400
HR,
PP.
it's almost 600.
Wow. So this is a little more flowy than last week's, which was super snap aimy. After you had the really flow aimy Nomad 2 last week.
Considerably more play.
Also, I appreciate the fact that Kip alt maps alt. It's very on brand. I don't know if has he always been called that, or was it like K-Kip and then he changed it to K-Kip alt because he was mapping alt? That would be kind of
No,
based.
we just call him K-Kip. I don't know about his username is Drake and Chai.
Tommy, say hi to Aaron for me. Wait, that's me. I wonder what Aaron they're talking about. Who else is named Aaron?
He has no previous name.
Oh,
so.
Zaron is named Aaron? Huh. I did
Aaron?
not know that. Aaron. True. Also, Floff's name is Aaron, right?
I think so.
Okay, so I know the guys who were commentating last night were calling him like Sharon, and I actually still to this day don't know how you're supposed to pronounce his name, but I've always just sort of pronounced it like CHZ, like Shiz. I wasn't gonna correct him because like I don't know which is right and which is wrong. Cheese Aaron.
Now we just call him Aaron.
Yeah, I'll just call him Aaron. True. His name is just Cheese. Actually, I'll just call him Cheese. God, this song is such
to meet you.
This song is such a classic. I remember like super old maps of this.
Yeah, there's a lot of really not good maps of this, and there's also a lot of like really old maps of this that aren't like that are like considerably more towards the old kind of like density side.
Yeah. Is there one that has like a giga stream at the end? I feel like am I thinking of the right song?
I think it's a Natsu map.
Yeah, there's like a version of this that has like this just death stream at the end, or what feels to me like a death stream because I can't play left hand. And I like FC'd and then just failed. That was super fun, let me tell you.
I would have gotten my replay from Corsace 2020 in match, but since I changed PCs from that time, it isn't in my locals anymore. Sadly.
Unlucky. Also, like, is there a more iconic pairing than Badu and Nomad 30 replays? Like, that's just his, like, absolute most comfortable thing.
Badu and
It's his wheelhouse.
Badu and HD Chu, Badu and Free Macho,
Yeah,
Badu
true.
and...
Badu is like the goated replay because his skill set is so good for like so many different things that a lot of people aren't great at.
This one guy
in Nomad 1. I mean, this one guy in Nomad 1 in like 50k tournaments, maybe that range of difficulty.
Hey, you've done both the Nomad 1 replays so far.
True, I'm nuts. I can play 6.4 star aim maps. Holy crap.
Holy canola oil.
I love canola oil. All right. Speaking of Badu and maps that he's good at, well, Sky Delta.
He's not good at this map.
Midnight City Warfare. Okay, he's good at this map except for one thing in it. Let's be real. What round of OWC was this in? Back in like 2019 or
not
whatever?
this diff.
Yeah,
I think,
but like this map set.
But this map set was like in quarters, I feel like. maybe semis. I can check. Past pools. I have a sheet of this.
See, I have the sheet that I make for RO16 every year, but I can't really tab out to go look for it. So
it was quarters, yeah.
It was
quarters
yeah.
number 3.
That sounded right. Yeah. What diff was it for that?
Extreme, which is a diff infamous, I think, for having like a really major spike.
I'm not a tech player, but this looks pretty fun. I don't know that I'm familiar with this diff offhand.
It feels, if you're watching it, like a really techy map, but if you're playing it as like just a normal like map, I don't know how to really describe it. It's like not as tech as it looks.
Is this another Dada pool? I mean, he is pooling for the tournament, so yes.
Why would you wiggle that? But dude, why would you wiggle that? You can just go in the middle.
I wish you could.
Oh my god!
I wish you could
Why
do
did
like.
He do that? He nuked his ass.
I wish you could do like instant replay in tournament client or in just any client at all in Osu, so you could just like hit left arrow and go back and show that again. Poor Badoo.
I wish even like Cutting Edge had replays like going back, like rewind technology instead of just like pausing the replays by pressing like 7 or whatever, 9. I don't use Cutting Edge, so I don't, not regularly at least, so I don't remember the keybinds.
Yeah, you can speed stuff up and slow stuff down, but you can't.
I wonder if you can do it in laser.
Does laser even exist?
It
does, but
you know, it's a collective hallucination at this point.
All right. Anybody in chat wanna over under the approach rate for Nomad 5?
Okay, yeah, no. Before you press the replay button,
mm-hmm.
This Nomad 5 is not as ginormously based as last week, but
nothing could ever be as based.
Extremely out of left field. So,
are you ready? It's not actually like, yeah, it's based, but it's not as quite as. I don't know.
It's a banger. If you
for the record, it's AR7.
It's CS5 AR7.
It's CS5.
This map is not hard, even though it says tag shoe on the diff name. Can you retire? No, I would have put this DT on Grand Finals if I didn't put this right now. So.
I feel like Utami of all people should be a fan of this type of thing. I don't know. Maybe not.
It should have been swapped with last round. Last round shouldn't. It didn't happen. There was no Nomad 5 last round.
I feel like this is like, I don't know. Is this like mechanically easier? But
this is
like
mechanically harder than
mechanically
last
harder.
Round. If you really consider it, because last round, if you make the CS even like 8, it's completely free.
Yeah, it was just the fact that was CS impossible.
Hardest part of this map.
That's actually true. Away. This is 4 minutes long. This is like when Habib put the Yoshi Love map in Hippo Cup this year, and it was like 5 minutes long.
What Yoshi Love map? The Love Rice thing?
Yeah. Love Heart Rice.
Oh Christ.
yeah. He put that in, and it was like, it's a great map. I love the map. I love Yoshi Love mapping, but it's so long and it's super slow and quiet, just like this. So it's super boring.
Is the entire map this difficulty level? Yes.
Okay, if this is as hard as this map gets, this is unironically easier than the round of 32 one.
Yes.
But I guess
because perhaps
that map was stupidly hard for, yeah,
difficulty level was not correct on that one.
But you just kind of punted that one and didn't care.
Just like I punted this one and didn't care. Why is this in the pool? So you don't pick Nomad 5 again. I've learned my lesson.
What if you just made Nomad 5 speed? What if you made Nomad...
Then I would just put... Oh, stupid map in Fremont instead.
What if you made Nomad 5 the latest down Toho noise map?
It's not noise. Come on.
Toho noise. It's just Toho noises, randomly agglomerated.
Can you hide the background on match day for those who picked this? I would lose my mind.
No.
We can show the storyboard. That's not as horny.
You know, this reminds me of, not map-wise, but like in the vibe, is that you remember that CS 6.5 you picked, that literally you picked and put the comment, nobody will pick this?
Yes.
That like DNB, or it wasn't DNB, what was that? What was the name of that map?
It was like a Panda Hero 4-minute.
Yeah, and it was like 5 minutes long. I think it was longer than just 4 minutes.
That map is actually fun, and I will stand by that map.
I remember Virginia playing it. Was that 2 years ago or was that last year?
Probably.
That might have actually been 2 years ago, yeah. Somebody go look it up and remind me what that map was called. Because that gave me the vibe of this, where it's like, I'm intentionally picking a really long, really boring map so that you don't pick it. Also, why is this tag? Like, what about this is tag? This is so, unless in its time. Well, I don't know how old this is.
I mean,
It's pretty
can
old.
you not see the way this is mapped?
No, I mean,
all,
I get the way it's mapped, but like, I feel like it's not difficult enough to be tagged.
I mean, it's
tag being
tagged
a lot
too.
harder.
Also, this song is like too slow to be difficult. Regardless.
Yo, what if you?
The thing with DT on this map.
What if you
by the way,
sped this up?
The thing with DT on this map is that eventually, when you play some of the kind of like streams in the middle, the streams that are followed by other streams on the other side of the screen are like, you know, really weird kind of spacing where not spacing, but like timing difference or whatever, like a rhythm gap. That's the word. Where you have to like fucking do the equivalent of like a 1/4 snap to like the other side of the screen. It's kind of funny. Otherwise, you get like a billion hundreds and fifties. But you know,
Am I gonna play this? I don't think anyways. This is gonna. I really kind of hope this goes 0% pick rate. All right.
if anything, it's a good song.
All right. Time to decide. Somebody want to flip a coin for me because I have 2 replays for hidden one.
Use the.
I think I'm using the second one.
Whatever.
Yeah, I think I'm using this one.
Use the worst one.
Anyway, Ryoko Shoku Shakai Ladybug. Hidden one.
Yeah, back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Why her voice sound like Suisei Hoshimachi in that
What?
intro? Like the first part that she sings sounds like her. In, I think it's Ghost, maybe? Okay, thank you, Lillian. I'm glad at least one person hears it.
What do you mean this is boring on hidden? What the fuck do you want? what mod do you want? DT, brother?
Oh my god, I'm so glad everyone understands. Thank you, chat. Yo, did you ever do comments for the free mods in the tiebreaker, by the way?
Yeah, they're there.
Okay, I remember to go copy them over before I release the pool.
YSC has an HR. Oh,
I don't even
I should have looked. I should look at contemporary tournament pools before I do mine.
No, just don't. I don't know. I think that one Hoshimachi album is the only VTuber music I've ever listened to. The Stellar or whatever it's called. Is that right? I don't know if that's right.
It's a good song.
It's an album though, as well.
Yeah, no, Stellar is a song, but it's also the name of the solo album, I think. But yeah.
That album is really, really good. Her voice is insane.
Cortone, much better than Suisei. It's debatable, but I can see it.
I'm biased against Kotone only because of the cringe-ass diff names from OWC like 2 years ago.
That's a song lyric. The one diff name you're thinking of is a song lyric.
The one where it's congrats on your Universal Music
No,
label,
not that
Kotone?
one. The one that's the like world's best VTuber or something.
Yeah, no, not that one. I'm talking about the one that I'm talking about the other one.
I won't comment on that, Hanbei, but yes, very nice MV.
Have not seen.
Very nice
heard.
3D stream. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, this song kind of, or this song and map both kind of slap. I'm not gonna lie.
It's good. Yeah. I think. Let me like very briefly comment on this. A lot of this poll is just song choice.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm
Her
here
voice
for...
is so good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
her voice
agree.
is hella good. Osu, like,
the next
has...
song is an acquired taste, but I promise you will like it eventually.
I know the next artist, right, from like several maps by the same mapper, if it's what I'm thinking of.
Maybe.
I think a certain well, I'll just talk about it when we get there.
Comment, no. No offense against Sakura Miku. But
her voice also kind of, in a little bit of like her inflection, this singer kind of reminds me of Kiko Hana. Like the way she like...
By Kiko Hana, you mean Hanatan.
Yeah, but the way she, like the way she sings on Kiko Hana songs, I feel just comes off a little differently than like her solo stuff. Maybe I just like their music better than her solo stuff. I don't know.
Trying to have people play maps muted, put Pekko Miko in the poll. Hey man, it could still happen. You never know.
I am Murloc. God, that was the best pick there's ever been in a tournament, dude.
I am more than a fish. I am more than a man. Death will rise from the tide. I am Murloc.
Ah, man. That was peak map pooling, I'm pretty sure.
Kiko Hana is the producer Kiko and Hanatan.
Alright. Anyway, here is...
Here is Hidden Truth.
Wait, this isn't an FC.
What?
Chiv!
Chiv! I had an FC on this! I could have...
Whatever. It's fine. So Spartan has like some Nomad 3s that are by CAF, right?
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't understand. I don't understand, man. This song is so good, though. I actually like this song a lot.
I like this song, and the vocals kind of grow on you, I think. Like, I used to really hate this vocalist, and then I kind of, like, started not...
I'm not, like, the hugest fan of the vocals in this, but I like the like, music or whatever. The vocals are okay. They're passable, but, like, the audio, the musicality is...
Okay, this is not an old area hidden, but it is a reading area hidden. The mechanics on this are very much not like potentially as defining as Road of Death, even though Road of Death is like not a mechanics map. But in contrast, the reading is a lot more prevalent.
Yeah, this is way more reading heavy than Road of Death was.
Also, the Ryusei Aika, like, cross-screen straight slider.
You say what?
Yeah.
Whose version of this is it that's like is a good vocalist? I'm forgetting the name of offhand. Great, who else has done the version of this song?
But do you know there is also an Air 8 Kotone map set of the same song?
Oh, can we sub in the MP3?
No.
Crap. All right. Well, we tried, lads. What can you do?
It's a ranked map. I can't really do it. If I didn't do it for Road of Death, I certainly am not doing it.
Okay,
for
the only
an actual
reason
song.
Road of Death was like funny because the MP3 quality is so bad, though. That's the thing.
Will Stetson MP3. Someone tell Will Stetson to change his Discord status from Anya, please.
How long has it been that?
For like a week.
Is that all?
I don't know. I think he changed.
Nice misread.
He changed Discord profile pic. Also, yeah, you can see like a lot of the reading there.
It's just over
Where
like back and forth and
overlaps
stuff, yeah.
and like spacing that doesn't necessarily equal the rhythm gap.
First
Also,
time,
I know exactly where he's gonna miss because I missed on this on my Score V1 replay.
First time chat from viewer Bashiman742 V.
The
Actually, like, I think I like this style of area where it's like more normal, I guess, but it just it introduces the overlaps and stuff. I don't know.
it's fun to play.
Oh,
if you know A rated.
What is that rhythm on that?
There's
stack
like a stacked single under that. I think.
What the heck? That was weird.
Like the little like ending of that map has a little like trolling done right there. So I would advise to look in the editor just very quickly.
Also,
if you don't understand it immediately.
He really needed to make this replay a day later, because that would have been kind of funny. All right, on to our favorite replayer, Dwayne the Hard Rock Johnson. Hard Rock Uno.
I'm really sorry that Miles is probably asleep in the Netherlands right now, but this is the Eveniculture opening. Who is Dwayne? The Rock.
He's
Johnson.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson. What, like
famous wrestler?
The famous
Rocky
wrestler
/
actor. Like, this is simple. You guys didn't know he played Osu in his free time?
Yeah, he's also like known as Miniminmu.
How dare you give it away?
Sorry. Also known as this one guy.
True. This one guy too.
This true guy.
This Toonie guy. This Tuo guy.
You got dangerously close to saying something there.
What? I mean, no. I thought
Come on.
All right. Anyway, Hard Rock 1 is what is playing on the screen.
This is Nomad.
Nomad 1. It's Nomad 1 with Hard Rock applied.
It's not like full Nomad 1, but it is kind of like Hard Rock 1. Like, you understand what I mean. When I say there's like a map that is a Hard Rock 1 in a pool, what do you think of? And this should be within that wheelhouse.
Where is Boyaljin Kola? Well, it's been deleted from my hard drive, if that tells you anything. I no longer have that map.
The
so
more I
get
to know your music taste, the more I understand it. You just hate fun.
Okay, what music do I like and dislike on average? Because I feel it's a pretty short list for the latter.
What do you mean you dislike on average?
You know, just like in general, like you're talking about my music taste, but like there's really not a lot of stuff that I don't like.
Except whenever Nanahira / Denpa / anything that's not like
I don't like
conventional.
I don't like Denpa vocals, and I don't think I have to apologize for that. Like, this is fine, because this is not, like, quite so obnoxious. It's still high-pitched, but it's not so obnoxious.
What the hell? Obnoxious? This song bangs.
I just said it's not, yes, this is fine. You know, yeah, I don't know. I don't like Denpa, and I don't like meme shit. Other than that, I'm pretty open.
Denpa vocals have character.
Also, there actually are Nanahira songs that I like, but it's mostly like Nanahira, Camellia, like Tsukitoro type stuff.
I'm aware.
You say that so negatively, like it's a bad thing. How dare I like that stuff?
No, I like that stuff too. But, you know,
I'm aware.
Broaden your horizons.
What?
You should start listening to grindcore on your spare time.
Go look at my last FM and like tell me I don't listen to a lot of different music, brother. Yo, nice stream design actually. That looks really comfortable to play. I agree with Minwoo. In at least visually, I don't know I'm just assuming. What?
When you say nice stream design, and I see just like a
It's
stream
just generic,
that's
yeah. It's just
extremely
super
like
generic.
normal, like
Yeah.
I can make a slider and then press Control Shift F and then turn that slider into.
Is
a
that the
stream.
hotkey for that? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it just like when he says like nice stream design, and it's literally just that. Like, I just have to laugh,
It
even
just
though like
It just
I
looks
understand,
like
I
it
understand what
flows
you mean.
nicely to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Waiting for somebody to break on that last kick slider jump.
Waiting for someone to break on the on the note on the right after the first
spinner. Yeah. Somebody who doesn't
Yeah.
practice the pool
Someone was like, "Oh, the map is over, cool," and then
sets their pen down. All right. Yo,
Right,
this
Hard Rock
this Hard Rock
boss.
2 is so sick. This song, not this map set or this map, was in Corsai's Close the last time I saw it. It was completely nothing related to this one. It was the only thing in common was the song. But you know,
yeah, this
Axion
map is,
Hard
like,
Rock.
I considered this map for last round, and then I realized this map is actually hard.
This is again kind of that like low BPM kind of. Not. Do you call this streamy? I don't know if that really counts as.
It is
It is,
streamy, but it's streamy on the BPM where it feels a little bit more towards like alt.
Yeah.
Even
'cause
though it's not alt. Like you can feel like the
160.
patterning is not alt, but the BPM could be related to alting. But yeah, everyone's seen that stream on the top left there is really tough. Like deceptively tough. Everyone's seen the Cloyd Hard Rock Chews, you know. If you think of any Hard Rock Chew mapper, that's basically the first guy you think of.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like who I would think of with Hard Rock 2, and I actually don't really know. So I guess you're not wrong. This looks very
This
hard.
looks very hard. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
I wouldn't say it's definitely not in the easiest maps of the pool. The doubles are they're a little bit tricky, but they're pretty like at this BPM they're fine.
Minwoo, how close were you to missing that left note? Oh my god.
Dude,
that has
that's
to have been
like
like the
one pixel.
edge pixel hit, yeah. Oh my god.
That's the redacted name on Uta Hard Rock.
What?
On that one note at the last jump.
No. All right, Hard Rock 2. Goodbye.
Alright, true. DT1 now. We're getting into the DTs.
DT Player
DT player.
with Mirash collab insane. Who's this collab with? I didn't check.
Panda Hero.
Ooh. This is Air 10.
This song is very nice. I'm just gonna say this. Like, this song is just extremely nice.
FM2 waiting room. Well, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll
I
get
don't
there and
think
actually
FM2 the FM2 is not as big of a banger. It's
yeah,
still like a good
it's
song.
definitely more of a banger. Sorry, not sorry. We'll get there pretty soon though, because the DT pool and then the first free mod and the second free mod for that matter as well are not that long. There's a sequence here from like Hard Rock 2 to free mod 3 where everything is like 2.5 minutes or less.
Compared to like Nomad 1, Nomad 3, Nomad 5.
Right, where there's 4 minutes,
Season
4 minutes,
1.
4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. Like this pool is so front loaded
No,
in terms of
you
length.
can tell when I realized length was a problem because I pulled from the top down.
Yeah, everything after that is just short. I did not expect this song to go this direction. I really did not expect this song to go this direction. Wow, that got weird in a hurry. Yo, Pila Pila, what a good song. That should be a
Pili
deep...
Pala, my friend.
Pilipala, sorry. That should be in DT Pool, right? Replay provided by Shield.
The problem with the early diffs of that map is that they're all like OD5. That song bangs though, I agree.
It's so good.
There's a new set of Pili Pala? Are you kidding me?
Did not know that.
Also, yeah, it has to be diff spike because that's literally how the song
Yeah,
is.
I mean, well, is it? It's just increasing difficulty. Just gradually gets harder and harder. This looks pretty straightforward, I feel.
It's not.
But the aim is like Mirash aim.
Yeah, it's not like fully comfortable aim, but it is like very aimy. And there's, I think, 3 or 4 bursts on the whole map, maybe 5, but they're all pretty short.
All right, time for
Next.
doubling time the second.
Time for an
Nice
actual
hack.
map with streams on it. Wow.
For a 2012 map, this holds up pretty well, says Dada. I feel like that's an interesting period of time in OSU mapping, where like 2012, 2013, there's some maps that feel their age, and there's some maps that are like, this could have been mapped now.
This is like, if you tell me this was mapped by like one of the people who are Andrea clones, or Andrea himself, besides like the song,
Yeah, but
like,
the style
the song
is...
not fitting their like
It's-
tastes,
that...
the style is just identical. The slider design isn't.
I was
but,
about to
like,
say, Andrea has never had a slider with more than one curve in it. Ever.
they have, but well, Gero has sliders with more than one curve in it. They have that weird like tumor slider, which is like dating back from like 2012 or 2013. It's crazy. Tumors are... Cancer was not discovered when TechMap was spawned, basically.
And now we have a tumor slider generator, thanks to last week's No Mod 1 mapper.
No, we already had that, but
There's like a new release or whatever, yeah. Ooh, streams. Or bursts, I guess, more accurate. There's... At what point does one change to the other? That's a stream. Is there a more iconic site than, like... Well, I guess, what's it called?
What is this BPM, like 233?
It's 232.
I think that's rounding, because on the client it shows 233.
Well, that's weird. The automated background thing that I use gave me 232. What the heck? That doesn't make sense. Why would it be different? It's usually always the same from what I've seen.
It's rounding. Rounding is fun.
Rounding the wrong direction or a different direction. Yo, this map is in my genetics collection. Fun fact.
What do you mean genetics? What?
I just
Also,
have
nice replayer date.
I just have a collection of maps that are like, I don't know, finger control and speed stuff, basically, and like some old stuff as well. And
I
just,
would
like,
I
some
would
old
call
stuff.
this I would call this finger controlled. I would definitely not call this speed.
And I called it genetics. Absolutely. Finger control is
Finger
genetics. What
control
can I
is
say?
genetics.
What can I say?
Yep.
Nah, I just looped it together because I didn't feel like making another collection. It was just easier that way. Like anything that's tapping.
I think this map is still my most played map of all time,
Wow.
which is extremely random.
Yeah,
But
of
I
all
was
the
mind blocked
maps-
on this for like a long while, and then I finally have seen it like 2 years after not playing it. This isn't finger control, it's just shitty timing. I disagree. This is not shitty timing. This is actually like quite precise for what it is. Also, I can hear the hi-hats or the cowbell from like... I have the stream volume at like 5%.
It sounds
and I can
like
hear it very, very clearly.
Yeah, it sounds like just like the bell like you'd have on a ride cymbal where you can just tap the bell part of it.
Yeah. This song has shitty timing, and I think you're just gapped.
Yeah, I think it's a skill issue, to be honest. Alright, who's ready for free mod? Boy, this pool is so short once you get through the first...
Who's ready for a free mod? Not me.
Once you get through the first 8 maps, this pool is really fast.
Dude, there's like 2 727s on that replay screen.
True. Why isn't the max combo 100 longer?
True.
It's a Tyredo, Toybot's expert, replay by Dwayne the Hard Rock Johnson.
I'll be honest, I dislike this map for a couple of reasons, but it worked on the pool.
And this is CS3, as you may be able to tell pretty quickly here,
it's big
considering
circle.
this is Hard Rock. It's Air 9.3, so it's like friendly to both mods. Poggers. Except maybe, I don't know. Depends on how comfortable you are with hidden on fucking slider streams and stuff.
Yeah, that's one reason why I dislike this map, is that there's a lot of slider streams.
HAT in 2018 is currently molding.
Yeah, the HAT laptop is currently like rolling in its grave. Also, yeah, Dwayne the Hard Rock Johnson, guest appearance on the free Mappool.
Which is, I guess, we had, what, hidden replay for free mod 1 last week, I guess?
Yeah.
Slider streams aren't as bad as they look. I will have
they
to
aren't. The sliders are tiny enough to where you can just like.
That
it doesn't interfere with your reading. Yeah,
that reversing stream looks so
that
hard.
Stream is bullshit.
Oh, and then that.
And I missed on that like a bunch.
Yeesh. Yeah, that looks not all that fun. This has a lot of slider streams in it, actually.
How much of the pool have I missed so far?
This is free mod 1, dude.
All of it. This is free mod 1.
That's why you gotta come to the stream when we ping for the stream, otherwise you miss a lot. Also, these pools aren't... The first 2 pools are small. It's 5-2-2-3 to this point, so... This map looks like 300k or FC.
Honestly, if you no-mod this, you cannot miss, I think. Unless it's on the stream and you, like, misread.
John the Hidden Cena.
John the Hidden Cena.
Doing the hand wave thing.
You can't see me.
Alright, everybody who's ready for free mod 2, here's your free mod 2! And it's, the Easy Flex guy playing Easy Hidden.
Everyone knows this map.
And everyone knows this map.
Also, the Easy Flex guy, again.
Waiting for the flashlight, the FL Flex guy.
That's IO exception. That stream looks so funny on Easy. I don't know why.
Alright, so like, you were talking about, you know, when you think of CS 6.5, you think of Cloyd. I was thinking of KTG-ster, but the thing is, KTG-sters are all CS5 AR8s.
Yeah, KTG-ster is never the Hard Rock 2.
It's never the Hard Rock 2, it's always the free mod 2. Yeah. Yo, Genga Ozo Fun Hard Rock 2? Thoughts? No thoughts, head empty.
I've only seen one of those dips used in Hard Rock, and it was my dip, and I hate that dip for fashion. So
was that what tournament was that in Sweden?
I was in Sweden.
Yeah,
like a while ago. At this point.
Well, if there wasn't a Sweden this year, so it would be minimum a year ago.
It was 2 years ago, considering I played it.
Oh, fair. Time for everyone to easy this free mod 2 as well. I mean, if they want to go like easy hidden or something, or like 1 hidden, 1 hard rock, 1 easy or something, they're welcome to. The
also, nice SS, Manure. just want to comment on this. I think this is
this is he
this
said
is a really
like
cool SS.
There's like a bug or whatever, but it's an SS.
Yeah,
it's a pretty cool score. God, this song is so much better than last week's Fremont 2. I should stop complaining because Dada's gonna go like find the literal worst song he's ever heard in his life to pull in Fremont 2. Oh, that's where the bug is. Is that actually a bug, or did he actually like?
No, he broke.
He actually broke. Yeah, he actually broke. Oh man, I thought it was trolling, and then I got to that slider.
I'm going to custom map another Jenkila song. Please do.
AJT, I'm going to come to your home and make a mess out of your pots and pans. Nope, it was a bug. All right, fair. If Minwoo says so, then I believe him.
SS, don't care.
Yo, Fremont 3. So, because there is not speed no mod, there is speed Fremont 3. And therefore...
Honestly, this was like the only map that I saw that wasn't either like used before in this series of tournaments or just like overused in general.
Waiting for Yotogi Banashi Fremont 3 because that map hasn't been used 8 million times.
I scrolled past
Of course
that
you did. Of course you did.
I realized, no, I'm not going to put this in Fremont just because of like CS 4.3 or whatever. 4.5.
Oh, like the... Which diff is that? The Oko diff or the...
Oko diff. The other one is not a speed map, that's a square map.
Oh, true. Unless you play the top diff, which obviously would be way too hard for this round.
No, that's the diff I'm talking about.
Is that the top diff?
That's square jump practice, see?
Oh, I guess I'm misremembering it. I thought there was another diff in there. I remember the Oko diff and I remember the top diff, and I thought there was like a third high diff, but whatever. Oh, I have to remember to send you, I think... well, actually, no. You probably won't like it because you never like anything I send you, so I'm not going to bother. Never mind.
What? The only reason why I didn't pull your No Mod 5 this week is that it was too long.
Yeah, well, that I knew going in. When I sent you that, I was like, this is too... I was thinking to myself, like, this is too long, but it's sick.
For CS9, it was too long.
You should put that
this one is also long.
You could put that in ADT pool in, like, grand finals. It would be the most hilarious thing ever.
Nice.
I think that has at least one DTFC. Yes, somebody.
Oh, it
somebody
has demo,
did.
I think.
Somebody did
Yeah.
tiebreaker. I don't remember who did tiebreaker. Oh, Lucrece did tiebreaker, I guess.
Yeah.
Lucrece? I don't. It has an E on the end. It makes me want to pronounce it like that for no reason at all. I was like, I have a tiebreaker here, but I don't know who it's by because it's not using their actual name. Lucrece. No, I refuse. Yeah, how based would it be to just use top diff of the Koro set grand finals? And
when you put it like that, I feel like I've already done that. Not top diff, obviously, but I feel like I've already used a different set of everything will freeze once upon a time.
Maybe. Like extra diff?
Yeah, extra diff, like the 1.5 or something. Now that you mentioned the Karo set, I'm like really doubting myself.
I don't remember. I'd have to go look.
Oh, it was there somewhere. On the year, it was like Monko, Vaxe, Itki, and in SoCal.
20? It's 2 years ago?
I don't know if it's 20 or 19.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. Because 2019 was NorCal. 2020 was SoCal, and then 21 was Florida. 2018 and 2019 were both NorCal.
The amount of the amount of speed maps that are just unbelievably overrated with the star rating rework is like insane. This map is 6.5 stars or 6.4 stars. This is like genuinely a 5-star map without mods. It's like 5.8 at best.
You're assuming that somebody has hands when you're making that claim.
But you don't need to have hands. You can just mash this map completely, and you still get like within 97 and 99.
All right, well, this has been fast. It's like not even 9 o'clock yet, and it's already at the tiebreaker. And it's an OLC tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So I saw this, and my first reaction was an OLC Jazz Fusion map that has an Azer hidden rank 2. I'm terrified. But the song slaps, so. And as far as OLC maps go, at least this has a human diff name instead of that one from frickin' Corsairs Closed.
Was the diff name from Corsairs Closed like I ordered Domino's?
Yes.
Okay.
The Dream Theater one.
I ordered Domino's to draw
I asked them
Peter
to draw.
Griffin on the
I
box.
asked Domino's to draw Peter Griffin on the box, and they wouldn't do it, or whatever the hell. That stupid thing. And this one is just like dynamic.
This is ranked, so it has to
Yeah.
have less memes.
Fewer memes.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, no.
If I said nothing, people would assume I did it, but yeah.
Maybe. So this is like, according to you, basically like a more complex Nomad 1.
It's not based on the mapper and based on the song. It's not what you'd call like. It's not what you would expect. It's a lot easier. It's a lot less technical than you'd think. Are most
Alright.
TVs just complex Nomad 1s? Yeah.
Well, I'm saying this in context of like who the mapper is and what the song is, not in context of tiebreakers as a concept.
Rhythms is solo go. Yeah, that's true.
We need more jazz in Osu, but the problem is it's all like super rhythmically complex and would be like really hard probably to time and map well. But if executed, it is like, I think, super sick. Yeah, this sax is nuts actually. Do love me some jazz.
I don't want to talk. I just want to listen to the
Yeah.
song. You must learn to appreciate
Freeform jazz. I was thinking that too. First, you must acquire a taste for freeform jazz. I do agree with Joyer, I guess, that like they really simplify the rhythms in this a lot.
The issue with most jazz maps, and I'm looking specifically at the people who have mapped jazz maps in the past. So, like, at Disco, at, like, I guess, who mapped that jazz, LWC hidden?
Wasn't that a Devious Panda map?
I think there was Devo Spend and a collab with someone.
Yeah,
But, like, the issue with
I
most
like
of those
that
maps was, like, they don't simplify the rhythms, so eventually it just becomes some mush of rhythms that is like not, you can't accurately follow without either remembering the song or just like going goblin mode. So simplifying a lot of the rhythms in a tasteful way is, I think, a lot better in my opinion.
I see where
Funky
you're
bullshit.
coming from.
Yeah,
In the interest of playability, you're better off simplifying the rhythms. But in the interest of like properly representing the song, you could do really crazy shit. But it wouldn't be fun to play in all likelihood.
And honestly, like, it's not like I don't like Devious Panda or Disco maps, but a lot of their jazz maps just like eventually reach a point in like a solo or like an improv section where it's just like completely, it just eventually becomes that funky bullshit that you just gotta like kind of mash through. You don't really understand completely unless you've already played the map or you just like know the song by heart.
Oh, it's Real Lazy and Devious Panda. Assuming you're talking about Jazz is Rad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Real Lazy Devious Panda collab. Yo, nice music note slider. That's kind of cool.
What's that music note called? That's a name.
I don't know anything about music theory, dude. You're asking the wrong person. You're asking the wrong person.
Quarter note.
Quarter note. All right, that's fair.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the pool. That felt really fast for some reason, even though like we talked about, the first bunch of maps were like long as hell. But I think there's a super high quantity of bangers in this pool and some really, I don't know, some stuff that should make for good maps. But there's also a couple of really long, really obnoxious ones. Please don't pick them. Thanks. Love you guys.
Pick Nomad 5 just for the song. Thank you.
I mean, the song is like passable, but it's boring.
What do you mean passable? It's literally the Weeb anthem.
God, you're right. I hate to admit that you're right, but you're right. So normal housekeeping stuff. Pool will go up in a few minutes. Schedule will also go up in a few minutes. There isn't anything DMCA'd this week, so you will have music for everything. Yeah, I know, crazy, right?
We'll change that next week.
You will have music for everything when you download them, whether you download from the site or in the map pack, doesn't matter. You're going to have music. Very important note, this was on the forum post, but I suspect half the people, actually that's an underestimation, about 95% of people probably didn't read, so I'm going to put this in an ad everyone anyway, but I'm saying it here too. This week is going to take place this round is going to take place over 2 weeks, because a bunch of people are gone for COE this week. I did a little analysis, and everyone that I'm aware of that's at COE is in winner's bracket. So what I did was just put all the winner's bracket matches next week and the loser's bracket matches this week, which is, I don't know, it just seemed easiest to do it that way. I don't know if I missed anyone. I asked around, but I only got a few answers. I double-checked on the COE attendees site, and I didn't find anybody else. So hopefully it's relatively decent. Reschedule deadline is going to be the same sort of shit. So like if you're going to be rescheduling to the week after, please let me know ASAP. Again, this is going to be in an ad everyone, but if you're going to be rescheduling to a week later, just like say so ASAP, so I don't like get on your ass. So, see your like matches Sunday afternoon, and it's Sunday afternoon, you're like, oh, we're playing next week. Like, please don't do that. Obviously matches can be moved between weekends, but try to not do that too much. Thanks. Love you.
Yeah. Did you know that the flag for Colorado looks like the Comedy Central logo? It's scrolling by right now.
But that's really about it. Unless you've got anything else, I don't think there's anything else at this point in time. Everything's gonna be up on the sheet, and I may or may not do statistics for rounds. I don't know. I'm iffy on statistics. I don't know how much people actually care. So it may or may not happen. Also, I'm going to do VODs for the matches that don't already have VODs tomorrow. So those will be uploaded to YouTube tomorrow at some point.
Do we have the bot to
no,
post the YouTube?
I can bring that back. I had to get rid of it during Hippo Cup because it posted everything that was going to that channel, and I upload all VODs to the same YouTube channel. So I didn't want Hippo Cup VODs showing up in the VOD announcements in the USC channel. If people want that back, I can bring it back. I didn't get the feeling that it was like a very big deal, so I wasn't planning on it. I haven't yet, obviously, with the first few matches, but if people want it, I can do it. But the VOD playlist is linked in #links, and there's a link in, you can do !VOD in chat and get the link that way too. It's literally USC2022.page.link/VOD. I think it's very simple. I think that's about everything. Matches start Saturday afternoon, pending reschedules.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I would like there to be matches both weekends. Like, I know people don't give a shit what I want, but I would like there to be matches both weekends because I think it's nicer that way for like having everything streamed and all that sort of thing. So we will see you guys maybe Saturday, maybe not.
Saturday, maybe next Saturday, maybe Sunday.
Yeah. We'll see you guys
next Sunday. Yeah.
We'll see you guys at some point soon with round of 16 matches. There's some exciting stuff this weekend, I think, and next weekend there'll be some good matches to watch. So make sure you're following, make sure you're in the Discord, all that good stuff. Until next time, he's been Dada, I've been this one guy. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy round of 16. Bye-bye.
See you.